r/AskReddit by Reddify. What do people brag about that you don't find impressive at all? How good they are at drunk driving. You have got to be hitting me if you think that's impressive. Being an asshole to people. There is this kid that comes over to our house that is like I was in a baking club and we were told not to take more than one cupcake. But you know what? I took 4. And his parents were like, who are you, kidder? Or at my job people are like, I made so and so tear up today, high five. I've always heard that veterans don't brag about kills and such. But I know one that does. I sit near him at work and he works it into conversation as often as possible. It always seems to draw silence in response. But that hasn't dissuaded him. How much they drank. People who brag about their superior ability at something they do for a living to those who do it as a hobby. Their ignorance. Wow. You've not read a book since you had to in grade school? That's amazing. Please tell me more about the newest show on TLC. Dads babysitting their own kids for the weekend. It's not babysitting if they're your kids, Brian. The price of their things. That they spent money on designer things. Your $400 trillion shirt doesn't look any better than the one I bought for $40. How much time they spend at work. I'm a foodie. Yeah, Peter King guy, eh? Who doesn't love food? How many girls they've been with. I don't really care if you've been with 1 or 300. A proud parent is one thing. But one that brags about what their kid did, like they did it themselves, really goes against the grain with me. Part of it is because they give themselves the credit for something someone else did. But also, a lot of the time, the whole reason the kid did it was because the parent pushed them to do it, just so they could brag about it. Congrats on raising a narcissistic extension of yourself. Your parent of the year. Having no filter. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you edgy. It makes you an asshole. Aficionados who automatically think the new insert subject here is for plebs. And how they only enjoy the classic insert subject. Then they want you to be impressed with their impeccable taste and recognize that you are a lesser being. Since starting college, I've met a lot of people who barely put any work in, get decent / barely passing grades, and then brag about how they can pass without trying. Like, imagine what you could have done if you put in some effort. The C's get degrees mentality is just holding you back. How much they bench. I'm not very athletic and I'm slightly overweight. I started going to a gym to improve my health, and every time I bench press this muscular guy would watch. One day he comes to me and says, how much you got on the bar? I, kind of ashamed, say, 120. He says, I do 300. Okay. I really don't care. He then proceeds to tell me how he can work out all day because he's scamming disability payments and doesn't have to work. Poor suckers like you have to work, so you can't be devoted like me. Guy was a total scumbag. Their beards. Congratulations on not shaving, I guess. I have a beard too. The difference is, the beard is not my entire personality. Are you jealous of the money I wasted on cosmetics in this free-to-play game? For guys, the girls they have had sex with. There was another thread yesterday, would you rather, where people choose between banging 3 supermodels and no one believes them, or having coffee with them and everyone believes you banged them. So many people chose the latter, saying they would use that to get unlimited X from the bragging. I don't know about other chicks, but I don't swoon over a guy over who he's had X with. Having a baby. Congrats. You are having a baby. Now, if only you could find a job and stop smoking while pregnant. It may just be me, but it seems like the least qualified people on my Facebook are the only ones reproducing. Runners who always have to work their latest marathon story into every conversation. Then put stickers on their cars like it's a secret code to other runners. What's wrong with you people? Parents who buy their kids expensive crap and post it all over Facebook. Posting pics of a newly licensed 16-year next to the brand new BMW they bought them with titles of Jackson loves his new BMW and comments of it's not new, it's CPO. Like they're still not spoiling the crap out of the kid and teaching him a valuable life lesson that you can't get everything in life. Having kids. Any idiot can blow a load into a vag. It's like our primary biological function. Being poor. Oftentimes it is like my friends engage in competitions of who has it harder. How many app classes you took in high school, currently in college. Like good for you. But nobody actually cares. People who brag about not reading. The amount of karma they have on Reddit. Their grades in school. How much money they have. If I'm gonna brag about something, it's gonna be about how much I don't brag. Their babies. No, I don't find it cute. No, I don't care that it finally managed to feed itself. No, I don't care about how wonderful you are as a parent. Raise your child, but leave me out of it. People that brag about not voting in elections. My one vote means nothing anyway / what does it matter who I vote for? Nothing will change / both candidates are the same anyway. People complaining about their kids. It always goes like this. Parent, Johnny was such a little hit today. He broke, household item, and I've been so busy and never get any sleep. Me, yeah. That's why I don't want kids. Parent, oh but kids are great. And they're so worth it. You'll change your mind. Haha. No. No, I won't. How much money their dad makes. Especially in high school. Like man, nobody cares. How high / stone / rank they are. Peen size and X life. If no one asked about it, no one needs to know who you ducked in a dirty bar toilet. People who brag about how many hours they work instead of what they actually accomplish. Their workouts. I really don't care how many miles you run, or how much you can bench press, or what your body fat percentage is. It's really only interesting to you. How advanced for their age little Timmy or Twatsy is. Great. Let's all take the time to admire some genius baby while he holds his own head up for 2.5 seconds. Riveting. I'm sure he'll be a nuclear physicist when he grows up. I overheard two meathead football hooligans having a conversation about the biggest fights they had ever been in, like it was a competition. Best one was Millwall away. 20 of us against 60 of them, and we battered them. Honestly. Mate. You can't beat Chelsea at home in 97. 65 of us got nicked for GBH. Women love to brag and say I'm such rich. Why is that a good thing? Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. Having dated a lot of different people, that just means you're bad at keeping relationships. I don't wear makeup. I'm not one of those girls. Good for you? Bro, I drank so much I puked last night. Gross. Control yourself. Nobody thinks puking is attractive. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can watch together.